Good morning everybody. In this video we will see some problems based on projection of lines applications. First question is, find the length of the longest rod which can be placed in a room of dimension 5 meter by 4 meter by 3 meter LBH. So you have to find the length of the longest rod which can be placed in a room of given dimension. Length is 5 meter, 4 meter is the width and 3 meter is the height. So this is the room, okay, isometric view of the room, and this is the rod AB, which is the longest rod which can be placed in that room, and it is actually the diagonal of the solid diagonal of the room. Now first of all you have to draw the front view and top view of this room. Front view means you are viewing this room from here. You can see a rectangle of 3 by 5, okay, 3 meter height and 5 meter width. So you take 1 meter is equal to 1 centimeter as scale, okay. So you can the front view will be a rectangle of 3 by 4, okay, 3 meter high, 3 centimeter height and 5 centimeter width, a rectangle, and top view will be another rectangle of 4 meter by 5. So you are drawing the front view which is a 3 by 5, okay, or 5 by 3 rectangle, 5 meter length and 3 meter or 5 centimeter length and 3 centimeter height rectangle, and top view will be another rectangle of 5 centimeter length and 4 centimeter height. So you are drawing the front view and top view of the rectangle. Now then this rod AB, the front view of this rod AB, if you view this rod from here, the point B will be in front view, the point B and this point will be same. That means front view will be a rectangle, that front view will be a diagonal of that rectangle, okay, a line drawn from here to this corner. And top view, so that means front view of the rod will be A dash B dash, that is a line connecting this corner and this corner. In the same way, the top view will be, in top view this point and this point will be same, okay, sorry, this point and this point will be same, okay. In top view this point and this point will be same, that is the top view will be a line connecting this corner and this corner, okay. Top view, this point A and this corner will be same, okay, in top view. So that means the top view of this rod will be a line connecting this corner and this corner, that is the diagonal of that rectangle. So that is the top view of that rectangle AB, okay. Front view is a line connecting this corner to that corner, and top view will be a line connecting this corner and this corner. So you got the line, the front view A dash B dash and the top view AB. Now as in the line rotation method, A dash as center, AB, A dash B dash as radius, you draw an arc like this to meet the locus of A dash, okay, that is the point B2 dash. Now drop that line to the locus of B, you can get the point B2. Draw that line, that is AB2, okay. First A dash B dash as radius, A dash as center, you draw an arc like this up to the locus of A dash, then drop that to the locus of B, okay, you will get the point B2 and connect that, you can get the true length of that line. Or if you want to rotate the top view, rotate top view, A as center, AB as radius, you draw an arc like this to the locus of A, okay, A as center, AB as radius, draw an arc up to the locus of A, here B1, and then drop that to the locus of B dash, you can get the point B1 dash, and connect that to A dash, you can get A dash B1 dash. So A dash B1 dash or AB2 will be the true length of that line. Another question, an electric bulb is hanging from the center of the roof of a 5 by 4 by 3 room. Distance of the bulb from the roof is 1.25 meter. Determine the distance of the bulb from any corners of the floor. So this is the front view of the room, or this is isometric drawing of the room, which is a rectangle, which is, you can see a cuboid of size 5, or a rectangular prism, okay, a rectangular prism of size 5 by 3 by 4, okay, 5 meter length, 3 meter height and 4 meter width. So and the bulb is hanging from the center of the room, so you can get the center by connecting this corner and this corner to that corner. The meeting point is the center of that room, and from there 1.25 meter is the position of the bulb. Okay, from the center of the room 1.25 centimeter, 1.25 meter downwards. So you are taking one, as in the previous case, you are taking 1 meter is equal to 1 centimeter. Okay, so the scale is 1:100. Okay, 1 centimeter is equal to 1 meter is the scale. So instead of 5 meter, you can take 5 centimeter, 4 meter you can take 4 centimeter, and 3 meter you can take 3 centimeter. Now from the center of the roof, we are drawing a line of 1.25 centimeter like this. You can get the point AB. Okay, this is the isometric drawing of the room or the arrangement. Now we'll draw now we'll see how to solve the problem. As in the previous case, the front view of the room and top view of the room you have to draw. The front view of the room will be a rectangle of 5 centimeter width and length and 3 centimeter height, whereas top view will be another rectangle of 5 centimeter length and 4 centimeter height. Here, this is the front view of the room. This is the front view of the room, and this is the top view of the room. Front view is a 5:3 rectangle, whereas top view is a 5:4 rectangle like this. Now, after drawing the front view and top view, okay, you have to locate the position of the bulb. The position of the bulb is 1.25 from the top of the floor, from the center of the roof. Okay, so that means from midpoint of this line, 5 centimeter midpoint you have to mark, and from there 1.25 centimeter downwards you have to mark the point B dash, which is the position of the bulb. Now we have to connect the we have to find the length of the we have to find the distance between the bulb and any one floor corner. So you have to connect this line B to any one floor corner, this corner or here or here, anywhere you can connect. You are connecting this point to this corner. Okay, we have to find the length of the distance between the bulb and the floor corner. So connect the bulb to floor corner. So in top view, in front view, as in the previous case, the point AB you can connect. Okay, so B dash you already got, A dash will be this point. Okay, now in top view, the position of the bulb will be the centroid of this rectangle. Okay, draw cross lines like this, you can get the point B. So that is the top view. Now connect that to the corner A, you can get AB. Okay, so B dash, A dash is the front view of that line, that line, and AB is, or BA is the top view of that line. Now after getting front view and top view, just A dash as center and A dash B dash as radius, you draw an arc like this up to the locus of A dash, then drop that to the locus of B, you can get the point B2 dash. Okay, this is B2 dash, B2, you can get the point B2. Now or we can do one thing, ABS radius and AS center, you draw an arc like this up to the locus of A and drop that to the locus of B dash, you can get the point B1 dash. So this is the point B2. Okay, so first either you can do one thing, you rotate A dash B dash, A dash is center and A dash B dash is radius, you draw an arc like this up to the locus of A dash, then drop that to the locus of B. Okay, this is the point B and this is the point B2, so you can get the point B2. This is B2. Or so connect that A to B2, you can get the true length of that line. Or you can do one thing, A as center and AB as radius, draw an arc like this. Okay, then up to the locus of A, drop that to the locus of B dash, you can get the point B1 dash, connect that, you can get the line A dash B1 dash, which is the true length of that is the distance between the bulb and any one base corner or bottom corner. Okay, corner on the floor. Another question, 3 gay ropes OA, OB and OC are tied on a vertical post 20 meter high above the ground. The lower ends of the ropes are fixed to hooks at the ground level. In the front view, the distance between the post and first hook is 10 meter and is on the left side of the post, and other 2 hooks are on the right side of the post and are 8 meter, 12 meter from the post respectively. In top view, first, second and third props appear as 45 degrees towards west, from north 30 degrees towards east, and from south 60 degrees towards east respectively. Determine the true length and true inclinations of the all ropes. So here before talking about this question, I just explain how to mark the directions. Okay, here you have north side is towards up, okay, towards upwards, south side is towards downwards, and east side is towards right, and west side is towards left. Now if you want to mark the position of this rope, first one is south. From south it is 45 degrees towards west. So from south, this is west, from south 45 degrees towards west, you have to, from here, from south 45 degrees towards west, you have to mark that angle and draw that line, just line. Okay, the next one is from north 30 degrees towards east. From north 30 degrees, this is 30 degrees towards east. Okay, from north 30 degrees towards east, you can draw. From north you mark 30 degrees towards east. Okay, from north clockwise direction you have to mark towards east, you can get the point B. The next one is from south 60 degrees towards east. From south, okay, 60 degrees towards east, this is east and this is south. From south 60 degrees towards east, so that is the point C. Okay, you can get first one from south 45 degrees towards west, it is the rope OA. Then second one is from north 30 degrees towards east, that is OB rope. And from south, third one is from south 60 degrees towards east, that is this rope OC. So that is how you mark the directions. Now about this question, first we are drawing the front view of the post, which is 20 meter height. So you do one thing, you take some appropriate scale, and so that you can get 20 centimeter here, 20 meter here. So 20 meter means you can take 1 centimeter is equal to 2 meters, so that you can get 10 centimeter as the height of the post. Okay, so from here 10 centimeter post you are drawing. Okay, then so that is the front view of the post. Okay, this length is 20 meter or 10 centimeter. Okay, so first you are drawing 10 centimeter line like this, and that is O dash. Okay, this point is O dash. Now what is given in the question? It is given that a post is of length 20 meter and it is supported by 3 ropes. One is tied fixed towards the left side, and it is in front view, the distance between the post and the first hook is 10 meter and it is on the left side. So first hook is from the post, it is towards left side 10 centimeter. Okay, so 10 meter. Okay, from here that is 5 centimeter towards left, because as per our scale this is 10 meter will be 5 centimeter. So from here 5 centimeter towards left, you are marking the point A dash and drawing that O dash A dash. Then second one is it is on the right side and it is on the 8 meters and 12 meters. Second and third post hooks are at a distance of 8 meter and 12 meter from the post. So second post is from this point towards right 8 meter or 4 centimeter, and third post is towards right 12 meter or 6 centimeter. So first hook you are marking towards left, it is 10 meter or 5 centimeter, and second hook which is on the right side, it is 8 meter or 4 centimeter from the post, and third hook is at a distance of 12 meter from the post or 6 centimeter from the post. Okay, now after marking this A dash, B dash and C dash, you connect the O dash A dash, O dash B dash and O dash C dash. Now as I have explained in this diagram, you have to mark the direction of OA, OB and OC. Okay, so from O, okay, from you just take some distance from here. Okay, take some distance, appropriate distance from here. Okay, you can do one thing, the rest of this space you can divide that into 2. Okay, after drawing this axis, the remaining space you can divide that into 2 halves and take that point here. Okay, this is the point, top view of the point O. Okay, now you draw east and west directions, north and south directions like this. Now you have to mark the location of the front view and top view, location of the rope in the view of the rope in top view. That is, first rope is from south 45 degrees towards west. Okay, so from south 45 degrees towards west, you mark that line and draw that line and draw this A dash like this, you can get the point A. Second one is from north, it is 30 degrees towards east. So from north you draw a line, you mark a point 30 degrees towards east, draw that line and then drop the point B dash. Like this you can get the point B. And third one is from south 60 degrees towards east. So from south you mark 60 degrees towards east, draw that line and drop the point C. Like this you can get the C dash. Like this you can get the point C. Now once you get this all these points OA, OB, OC and O dash, A dash, OB, O dash, B dash and O dash, C dash. Now you have to get the true length. To get the true length you do one thing, just OA center, OA center, OA is radius, you draw an arc like this up to the locus of A, up to the locus of O, then drop that to the locus of A dash. Okay, you can get the point, or you can get the line O dash, A dash. Okay, now to get the point B, OBS radius, OA center, draw an arc like this. Okay, meeting point up to the locus of O, then drop that to the locus of B dash, you can get the point B1 dash. Connect that O dash, B1 dash. Now to get the point C1 dash, OA center, OCS radius, draw an arc up to the locus of O. Okay, from here OA center, OCS radius, draw an arc like this up to the locus of O. Then drop that to the locus of C dash, connect that, you can get C1 dash. So you got the distance O dash A dash, O dash A1 dash, O dash B1 dash and O dash C1 dash, which is the true length of the rocks. Hope you understood how to solve these questions. Thank you very much.